Hey guys, so day 6, just finished reading Three Body Problem. Oh, sorry, the day 6 thing isn't even gonna make sense because throughout the week I had recorded, throughout the days I recorded me reading and little notes here and there, but my SD card got corrupted when I was loading it into the computer, and I had filmed the review and everything, but then it just went bad, so I gotta refilm this. But yeah, it's just day 6 of me reading, and I just finished reading Three Body Problem. Very good book. Just off the bat, I'd give it about a 9 out of 10, or if we're going by stars, then 4.5 out of 5 stars. It was a very well written book. I really enjoyed it. I highly recommend you guys get it. It's also a show on Netflix if you're not much into reading. But I'm just gonna go over a few notes I have, and hopefully you guys will end up liking the book or not liking it, see how it fancies you. So basically the story of the book is, how can I put this to not give out any spoilers? Basically Earth, like just science mixed with Sword Art Online mixed with Galactic. Yeah, that's about as much I can give without giving some spoilers. But I think that's a pretty good story basis. I don't want to say too much. The story follows two characters. One is Ye Wenji. Sorry if I'm pronouncing any of these names wrong. It's a Chinese book translated to English. And the other character, who's the main character, is Wang Mao. So most of the story follows Wang Mao, and there are parts where the narrator goes over to Ye Wenji and tells a bit of her story as well. It's written in a third person. The author is telling the story, and then yeah, you just get counts of what's happening throughout the story. The philosophy and psychology of the book is very demanding, very brain exercising. It really makes you think. It really pulls you from one side to the other. It makes you question what's right, what's wrong, if something right is actually right, if something wrong is actually wrong. But that's how you know it's a good book, you know? There's books like The Lord of the Rings, right? Where you have a bad side and you have a good side. The good side's fighting the bad side. In this book, it gets a lot deeper than that. There's a lot of sociological questions that come up that leave you thinking, and I really appreciated the author writing this novel. It's very thought-inducing. The diplomatic and political aspects of this book were very well written as well. There is a lot of political powers at work based off of real life events. So the beginning of the story starts in the 1960s, the Chinese Cultural Revolution that was happening at the time. And then it starts to blend into this more of a sci-fi fantasy type of level story. The genre I'd probably put it in is probably sci-fi fantasy. There's a lot of scientific elements to this book, a lot of real science applied to the book as well. The character design, all characters are Chinese. I really love the character design of Wang Mao, the main character that the story follows. He's a very intelligent scientist working on nano material, if I got that right. And it just follows his day-to-day encounters with the new problems coming up as they arise. Can't say too much, it's gonna spoil the story for you guys, but just think of war, intergalactic travels, and Sword Art Online. Just mix that all up, and you'll get an idea of what the story is. Ye Wenji, I really like her character as well. She's very well written. A lot of emotion in that character, a lot of emotional depth, and yeah, I really liked reading this book overall. The vocabulary difficulty of this book, I'd probably out of 10, maybe a 6 or 7. There's a lot of scientific words being used, a lot of experiments, hypothesis, this and that, a lot of stuff happening, but it's not a difficult to read at all. I was going on Google a lot, searching, define this word, define that word, but no, it's not a bad thing. I'd say it's working off the brain, and I really appreciated a lot of the new words I got from this book. It's a very sciencey book, science, sci-fi, however you'd like to put it, and yeah, not much of a difficulty read at all. The length of this book is around 400 pages, give or take maybe 10 or 15. It ends at about page 385 or 390, somewhere around there. And then there's a bit of an author's note, but it's not that long of a book at all. It took me 6 days to finish, with reading about 20 to 50 pages a day. Yeah, it just depends on how you read, how fast you can read, and it's a pretty solid book, not long and not too short at all. Very good storytelling. Oh, just some review for the spoiler part of the video now. So now we're getting into little spoilers, so spoiler warning for anyone who wants to read this book and doesn't want to get spoiled. Click away right now. There was a very well similarities between Wang Mao's contribution to society and his nanomaterial, and also Oppenheimer's contribution to society with his nuclear bombs. So I really felt like the author is trying to mold Wang into this type of Oppenheimer type of character, to, you know, have his sort of own Oppenheimer in this book, who's creating this nanomaterial to fight off against the galactic war that's incoming, right? And I really enjoyed that. I really liked how I saw that from a few pages in the book. It was probably the middle chapters where they start having this indication that his nanomaterial would be a big help towards the invasion that's coming. And I just really love the writing for that. The parallel between Ye Wenji and the Trisolarian receiver who was on the three body world, there were very distinct parallels between each other. There were both Ye Wenji and the receiver of the telecommunications. Both of them had very similar tugs of war between what's good and what's wrong, what's the right thing to do, what's the bad thing to do. And I really liked how it wasn't like oh, let's just send out the message. From Ye Wenji's perspective, it was like, you know, like it wasn't right away. She just thought, okay, let's send out a message, right? She was leading into it. She was slowly regretting it almost. Right when she was hovering over the telecommunication button to press it and to send out the message to intergalactic space, she was hesitating a little, and I really like that tug of war. And then when you go over to the three body world, the receiver also struggled receiving that message and knowing what his people were gonna do once they got a message like that. And so he was also having a bit of a tug of war. It wasn't as detailed as Ye Wenji's, but he was also having this tug of war of good and evil. And in the end, he ended up choosing to send a message saying, "Do not reply." And yeah, I think that was just about it. Do not reply, do not reply, do not reply. It was like 3 times that he sent it. But I really loved that parallel between the two characters, and it was very well done. And yeah, guys, I think that is about it for this video. Nothing much to say. I just really enjoyed the book. If you know you want to go get it, go get it. Three Body Problem. It was on sale for, I'm in Canada, so it was on sale for like the past month. It should still be on sale for like 20 bucks. If you want to watch the show, watch the show. I am probably gonna watch the show after I read all 3 books, and in the near future, after I'm done reading a few more books. But yeah, this is just my first book review. Hopefully you guys liked it. Hopefully you guys found it thought-provoking. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Hopefully you'll end up go buying some books from these reviews. But yeah, again, 4.5 out of 5 stars and 9 out of 10. And yeah, guys, peace out. Thank you for watching.